Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to do another video. I want to welcome back my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is a channel where we talk about my top stocks. We also talk about crypto and talk about generational wealth. So today we're going to talk about my top stocks, but really quickly, I want to encourage everyone to check out another YouTube channel. It is one of my favorite all-time YouTubers. Their name is Queen of Crypto. Queen of Crypto. That is the queen. She used to be known as the Queen of Credit, and basically she goes over a number of topics. I was just on a live stream and she was talking about get your cash flow up, and she was just basically talking about get your cash flow up. This is a time to get your cash flow up, whether it's crypto, whether it's a side hustle, or whether it's an online business. You want to get your cash flow up. So check out Crypto Queen. She was known as Queen of Credit, and I've been a follower of her for several years. But check her out. She's talking about get your cash flow up. So I just wanted to mention that, and now we'll return to our regular show. All right, so back in the Robinhood today, the Robinhood portfolio was down 2.45%. So it was a pretty red day out there in the market. We had ticker symbol ABNB or Airbnb. It was up 1.18%. As you can see, the stock did hold up a little bit today, 2.21%, up from $153 up to $156. So that is good. Again, Airbnb, if you're not familiar with it, Airbnb engages in management operation of an online marketplace. A marketplace model connects hosts and guests through mobile devices to allow people short-term stays in their homes or in their secondary properties. So that is Airbnb was up $3 or $4 today. That was one of the top performers today in my portfolio. Also, we had a few other stocks perform well today as well. We had SOFI. SOFI, again, is up a third day in a row, up 8% on the day. Again, the latest news is that SOFI Technologies did receive their bank charter. And as you can see, for the last few days, the stock is up. It is up since the news broke out on January 18th. The stock spiked. And then for a third day, the stock is up again. So that is SOFI picking up the pace, regaining ground, regaining momentum as they head into earnings call. I think earnings call is first or second week in February, but again, they are up a third day in a row. And just to read it, SOFI Technology provides financial services such as home loans, personal loans, in-school loan, refinance, and a credit card. They also offer a brokerage account. So if you want to do all that in the SOFI Technology app, you can do that. That's the great part about SOFI. The consumer application allows you to do all three and get a full picture of your financial health. So SOFI just got the bank charter this week, conditionally approved. And so now they can loan out, make more loans, and make more credit card offers to people out in the marketplace. All right, so that was one of the top stocks of the day. We also had Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley was up slightly today. Again, some of the banks are fairly well in this market. As you can see, MS or Morgan Stanley was up 4% on the day. Again, Morgan Stanley is one of those favorable banks. And if we look over the last year, Morgan Stanley has been up significantly. So we look over last year, Morgan Stanley has been up over 30%. Again, I mentioned Bank of America yesterday, but you may want to take a look at Morgan Stanley as a position to play off of. Okay, so Morgan Stanley was up on the day 4%. Okay, let's take a quick look at the news and see what's going on in the news. Peloton to pause production of bikes and treadmills. So this was breaking news today. Peloton put out word internally. There was a document that was released that all halt of production of bikes were at certain factories. So Peloton is down 22%. The Wondering stock that was a great stock for when people stayed at home during 2021 and 2020 has fallen out of favor completely. Now, this is very different from what they were saying out in the public, which was that, hey, they were growing, they want to be competitive, and it looks like they are halting production of the treadmill bicycle. Okay, so Peloton is down today. They had to halt trading. It was dropping precipitously. It is down 22%. So I sold half of my Peloton position, I think 2 months ago. But just to let you know, Peloton is down 22% on that news. Okay, how to invest like Warren Buffett, 3 simple rules. Okay, so you can check that out on Benzinga. Also, you can invest in the Berkshire Hathaway B fund. It's just brk.b. So you can check that out. I'm also invested some in the Berkshire Hathaway B fund. Again, Berkshire Hathaway is the main fund that Warren Buffett runs. He's been running it for several years, and you can also buy some on here on Robinhood. Berkshire B funds are available. I'm not sure if A funds are available as well, but you can check that out here on Robinhood. brk.a or brk.b. GM to deliver electric SUV Cadillac LaRink to customers in a few months. So that is cool. The first Cadillac electric car will be released by GM in the next few months. Okay, it's good news. Microsoft Activision deal gives merger speculation a new darling. Again, Microsoft has put its bid in to acquire Activision for $95 per share. We did see Activision shares spike up 20% earlier this week based off the early offer by Microsoft. But there are other, now Microsoft offered what, $68 billion to acquire. There are other people looking to get the assets of Activision and could make a bigger offer than 68 billion, close to 70 billion. But there's other companies now looking to make an offer on Activision that Microsoft has come out confidently and wanted to acquire the company. Housing market demand driven by millennials aging into home ownership. So again, that's great news. The millennial age group is now transitioning from the 20s to the 30s, and their families are growing and they need a home instead of apartment or condo. So that is good news for the economy as the new group of consumers come into the market and need a full-size home rather than a condo. You can check that article out on Yahoo Finance. Okay, so those are the articles I wanted to cover today. And now I just want to cover my other top stocks of the day, my other portfolio. Again, SOFI Technologies was up 8.51%. Second stock, Okta, the cloud making company, was up 1.47%. MGI or MoneyGram International was up 8%. What else good here? Airbnb was up 1.86%, and Upstart, an old familiar one, was up 0.18%. Again, earlier today, I actually sold some Upstart just because I know it's not faring well in the market. I did sell some of my Upstart in order to purchase other stocks that are more relative in the current context of the market. So that's what was going on in my portfolio today. SOFI Technologies was the top stock for the third day in a row, up 8%. Okay, so that was my news and my portfolios. Again, both portfolios were down. It was a mixed market. If we look at CNBC.com, you can see Dow futures was down, S&P futures down, NASDAQ futures down. It was a pretty tumultuous day. If we look at my portfolio for the day, just looked how the market, it did spike up earlier today. We had a slight rally and then it fell apart again. So if we look at the market early on, about 8:30, Market took off to about 10 o'clock for 2 hours. From about 8, I guess, what do you call for 2 hours, maybe 11 o'clock. And then from there, it just started to tumble. So that's how the day ended. We ended in the red for all indexes, whether you were in the NASDAQ or Dow Jones or Russell 2000. Russell 2000 stock index, market fell apart again. Like I said, we're just in a tough market. Like I said yesterday, if you want some staying power, you probably want to invest in banks, energy, COP, those type of stocks, manufacturing industrials like John Deere, those type of stocks, even banks, Bank of America, as I mentioned before. But this is the outlook that we don't know where the bottom is right now. Again, we're still looking at maybe another 2 weeks of this tumultuous downturn. We don't know what's going to be the catalyst to lead us out of this. We don't know when the Fed is going to hike interest rates. So all that right now is uncertainty, and uncertainty feeds the market, and that hurts the market, provides the perfect opportunity for things to fall apart. But as you can see, hold on, hold tight, look for some good stocks that are on sale. If you see, an Apple, a Ford, even a bank, industrials, take a look at those, take a look at them twice, because they could be at a good buying zone. Okay, so those were my top stocks of the day. Again, it was Airbnb, SOFI Technology was up 8.93%, and Airbnb was up over 1.69% of the day. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. And if you like some free stock, please use my Webull link below. Thank you and have a good night.